Shalom, Lord in Christ. This is the I.S.U.P.K Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, formed out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. And this is the I.S.U.P.K Sabbath service, hosted by I.S.U.P.K Houston, I.S.U.P.K Galveston, I.S.U.P.K Port Arthur, Beaumont, and I.S.U.P.K Deep East, Texas. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be rehearsing the righteous acts, doing our Sabbath service according to our traditions that we've upheld for generations. You understand me? What we do here is we go over the Hebrew and the English of the scriptures so that you can get a full understanding of what the scriptures actually say. Your entire life, you've been led astray by the Christian church, your fake Christian pastor, and some of you even some fake Christian Israelite groups. What we do is we go into the Hebrew and the English, something that you've never experienced before unless you've experienced here in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
And we go into the scriptures and find out the true meanings of what these scriptures are, and not just the surface level meanings. A lot of y'all, you know, we in a time in 2026 where everybody likes to be deep and everybody has access to the internet. Well, with access to the internet, a lot of you still aren't doing the work. Don't worry, we in I.S.U.P.K, we're going to do the work for you. We're going to show you how to get it done. We're going to show you how to get straight to the meanings of the Bible. And with that, it'll bring you closer to the Most High God. You understand me? With that, we're going to go ahead and get started. I mind you. Let me stand. Going to bring up our reader for today. State that ready. Malakia, Banya Hawada, Banya Shalom. Yahweh Shimi al Shabrakata. I ain't even gonna do you like that. So like it, y'all. Give pause for one moment. It looks like our resident feline companions have gotten a little bit of their excess hair up in the cup, fresh and clean cup. So we're gonna make sure we get that right, so the brother don't have to ingest none of that. Brotherhood is absolutely with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't want him ingesting any unclean hair. You know what I'm saying? Holy wine in this school. If you're watching us today, make sure you tap in with us in the chat. You can also post any questions that you have according to what we're teaching today, or if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'll be keeping an eye on the chat, making sure we can get those questions handled. And, you know, I'll give y'all some shout-outs, too. So just make sure y'all show some love up in that chat. We're going to get straight to it, though. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about that. We're about to just pour that water up in there. Pour that wine up in there. Don't even worry about drying it off, man. That water it down just a little bit, man, for you. They don't be too toasted, my brother.
Shalom.
Now we're going to do the prayers. What we do in the I.S.U.P.K is we say our prayers in the Hebrew and English. So, Imadim Wapanya Hakodam, Saw, which means to turn, face the east. We'll start with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew first, then the English.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malach
Malach Waka.
Saba'ah.
Saba'ah.
Ratzaka.
Ratzaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'arataza.
Ba'arataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Natanlanau.
Natanlanau.
Lacham.
Lacham.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaklanau.
Wasalaknau.
Kawabnau.
Kabawafnau.
Kasalaknau.
Kasalaknau.
Kawafyanau.
Kabawafyanau.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabi'anawa.
Tabi'anawa.
Manasayawan.
Manasayawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Awashayanawa.
Awashaynawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Wahata para.
Wahata Para.
La'awalamyam.
Awalambium.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, our Father,
Our Father.
which art in heaven,
Which art in heaven.
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done
Thy will be done.
in earth
In earth.
as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts
Forgive us our debts.
as we forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
Lead us not into temptation.
but deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from
For
evil.
thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom.
and the power, and the glory,
The power and the glory.
forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. Akak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ma'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Baba Kasha.
Baba Kasha.
Natanlanau.
Natanlanau.
Hakak.
Hakach.
Hakak.
Hakach.
Larapa'ah.
Larapa'ah.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Wakal Marawa.
Wakal Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakach.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Ha Matzrayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakak.
Hakach.
Lahakwayam.
Lahakoyam.
Hamatiyam.
Hamatiyam.
Hakak.
Hakach.
Al-Wakawa.
Al-Rakawa.
Hatama Allah.
Atama Allah.
Nagarashan.
Agarashan.
Ma'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua.
please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
and all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the
The
leper.
power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak lanawa.
Wa Yasha'ala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahabayah.
Wahabayath.
Safari.
Saparia.
Barak.
Barak.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua.
bless us.
Bless us.
And Yasha'ala.
And Yasha'ala.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
All.
All.
Haharia.
Maharia.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izaria.
Isaiah.
Izaria.
Isaiah.
Ma'ain.
Ma'ain.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
All your sons.
All your thun.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
All Yanawam.
All Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tzalka.
All Yad.
Al Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakayaka.
La'ayakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarach.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar Taza Afka.
Yashamar Taza
Wabawa Aka.
Wabawaka.
Ma'aita.
Aitha.
Wa'aid Awalam.
Wa'ad Awalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up mine eyes
unto the hills,
unto the hills.
from whence cometh my help.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'ala
he that keepeth Yasha'ala
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All Damiyalaka.
All Damayalaka.
All Thakarash.
All Thakarash.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Tashakwat.
Tashakwat.
All.
All. Kaya,
Hana,
Hana,
Awayabika,
Awayabika,
Yahaman,
Yahama Yawan,
Wamashanayaka,
Mashanayaka,
Sha'awa,
Nasha'awa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Amika,
Al-Imaka,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Re'ira Yamwa,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Wayataya Aitazawa,
Wayata Ya Aitazawa,
all times of Pawanyaka,
All Tons of Awanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakiyadam,
Wanakakidam,
Mongolia,
Magalia,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Awad,
Iwad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Nawa Aitazawa,
La,
La,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakarafwa,
Yakarathwa,
Ahoya,
Ahoya,
Arawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai Aliyam,
Wayashamai Aliyam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagari,
Wahagariam,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashah,
Palashat,
Amyashabia,
Amyashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gabashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Aishalaham,
Kamadi,
Kamadian,
Hasiyasa Ra'at,
Hasayasa Ra'ah,
Kayabi,
Kayabian,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Koyashawan,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ma'ayan Da'ara,
Ba'ayan Da'ira,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Arma,
La Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nadiyabawa,
Nadiyabawa,
Ka'ira,
Ka'ara,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakazalmanai,
Wakazalmanai,
Call Nasiya Kamwa,
Call Nasayakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Naya Rashad,
Nayarashah,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ah,
Ah,
Na'awat,
Nawa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahayat,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagogala,
Kagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapaya,
Wakwa,
Rakah,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Sabaira,
Dabaira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakala Haba,
Wakala Abba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Taradatma,
Taradatma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa Wapapka,
Wabasa Wapafka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahala,
Mala'a,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayab Bahawa,
Wayabahawa,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Atha,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
all call Harazah,
All Call Harazah. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace. It be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha'Allah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarim, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. I.S.U.P.K also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kaisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeed. Yea, all their princes as Sabbath, and as Zalmunna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of power in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High, over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
All right, with that, Sar, which means to face forward, and YAHANNA, which means to see it. Clap it up for them prayers, man. Amen. I like. You know. That'll do it. You know what I'm saying? The elbow, yeah. Come on now. Y'all know how it go, man. If you feel that sweat right there in between your elbows, that means your prayers are working. The Lord is in the room. God damn. All right, so today we're gonna be starting at Numbers 18. So verse 1, yeah. We ended it 17 last week. So brothers and sisters, if you are following along with us, I just wanted to let you know that you do have a chance to follow along in Hebrew as well. What you would have to do is go to BibleHub.com, or if you have the app, open up your Bible Hub app. From there, you would go to the gray bar at the top. It have a whole lot of selections. One of the selections is INT. That stands for interlinear. Interlinear is where they show you what the Hebrew is, along with the English definitions right up underneath it. So you would click that, and then you would go to the top. Once it refreshes, you go up to the top where the scroll bar is, and you go to Numbers chapter 18. That's where we're going to be starting today. Numbers chapter 18, verses 1. And we're going to go through from there. We're going to read a lot of scriptures until the Lord tells us it's time to go to camp. With that, let's see. While we getting it all together, let me see who we got here with us today. I appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna start everybody that's in the chat, man. We're gonna start showing y'all a little bit of love for y'all participation, man. I appreciate y'all being here. What we got here? Princess Tasha Ra, property of Trooper Patwa Allah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sis, I sure appreciate you for showing up, showing some love. You understand me? Who else we got here? You know, we gotta go to like 7 pages. Let's see. Let's go to a couple of these pages. Nah, we in live. I gotta show some love to the live. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who else we got here. That's what we got right now. This is no sweat, man. Y'all start to trickle in, make sure y'all say something to us. If y'all got any questions, make sure y'all ask them. If y'all got questions about the lesson, please ask them so that we can get those questions out the way while we teach the lesson. With that, we'll go ahead and get started.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 1 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA, Yahweh, All, Aharon, Asab, Wabanyan, most likely, Wabanyaka, Wabayas, Abayaka, Isupk, Dasha'awa, I.S.U.P.K, Hamakwadash, Wa'asab, Wabanyaka, Asaka, Aska, Sasha'awa, As, I1, Sakam. Verse 2. Wagam, As, Akyaka, Mata, Lawya, Abayaka, Hakara, Atka,
YAHANNA.
Waya Lawawa, Alyaka, Waya Sharathwaka, Wa'atha, Wabanyaka, Athka, Lapanya, Ahal, Ha'idath, verse 3, Washamarwa, Shamar Zakat, Wama Shamarath, Call, Ha'ahal, Aka, All, Kalya, HaKodash, Wa'al, HaMazabak, La'ah, Yakorabua, Wala'ah, Yamathwa, Gum, Hum, Gum, a thumb. Verse 4, Wanawawa, Alyaka, Washamarwa, Ath, Mashamarath, Ahal, Mawa'ai, Lakal, Ibadath, Ha'ahal, Lazar, La'ah, Yakorab, Alayakam, most likely Alyakam. Verse 5, Wa Shamarath, most likely Washamar with thumb. Ath, Mashamarath, Hakwadash, Wa'ath, Mashamarath, Hamazabak, Wala'ah, Yahaya, Iwai, Quatazap, I'll, Banya, Yasher Allah. Verse 6, Wa'anya, Hana, Laquakathaya, Laquakathia, Ath, Akiakam, Halal Yum, Mathwaka, Banya, Yasher Allah, Lakam, Mathanya, Mathana, Nathanya, La Yahweh, La Ibad, Ath, Ibadath, Ahal, Mawa'ai. Verse 7, Wa'atha, Wabanyaka, Athka, Thashamarwa, Ath, Kahan Thakam, Lakal, Debar, Hamazabak, Walab, Mamba Yath, Laparakath, Wa Ibadatham, Ibadath, Mathana, Athun, Ath, Kahan Thakam, Wahazakar, was like it, Wahazar, Hakorab, Yawamat. Verse 8, we are the bar, Yahweh, all, Aharon, Wa'anya, Hana, Metathia, Laka, Ath, Mashamarat, Tharab, Wamathia, Lakal, Quadashia, Banya, Yashar Allah, Laka, Nathathiam, Lamashaka, Walabanyaka, Lachak, Iwalam. Verse 9, Zah, Yahaya, Laka, Makwadash, Hakwadashim, Mun, Ha'ash, Kal, Banam, Lakal, Manathatham, Osla, Manachatham, Walakal, Chasa'atham, Walakal, Ashamam, Ashar, Yashayabur, Laya, Kodash, Kodashim, Laka, Hawa'ah, Labanyaka, Walabanyaka. Verse 10, Bakwadash, Hakwadashim, Sa'akalanwa, Zakar, Ya'akal, Athawa, Quadash, Yahaya, Laka. Verse 11, Wazah, Laka, Tharawamath, Manathan, Mathanan, Lakal, Thanawapath, Banya, Yashar Allah, Laka, Nathathim, Walabanyaka, Walabanathika, Athka, Lachakwa, Iwalam, Kal, Tahawar, Baba Yathka, Ya'akal, Athawa. Verse 12, Kal, Chalav, Yatazahar, Wakal, Chalav, Sayara Rawash, Wadagun, Ra'ashthan, Ashar, Yathunwa, La Yahweh, Makah, Muthathnim. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 1 in the English. And the Lord said unto Aaron, Thou and thy sons and thy father's house, with thee shall bear the iniquity of the sanctuary.
Okay, hold on. So, okay, before we get started, today we started at chapter 18. Remember last week we ended up chapter 17. Now, chapter 17 was when not only the Most High God had to show, chapter 17 and all the chapters that led up to 17, the Most High God had to dang near show y'all what time it was, because they got a lot of what's the brother name was Korah. We had the Korah and the cohorts. You understand me? Korah and the cohorts, they thought that they was better than Moses. They thought they was better than Aaron. They thought they knew better. They said that we children of God too, so why can't we do the same thing? Well, the Lord didn't choose you, and that's why. You understand? We found out about that. Then we found out that, the other people, they wanted to know, well, okay, well, who gonna lead? Who gonna be in charge? You understand? And the Most High had to tell Moses to put them onto the test. So they pulled out their wooden staffs, each tribe having a staff to represent their tribes and the leaders of their tribe, or the prince of their tribe, the top man of their tribe. And every one of them put their tribe put their staff to be put in the tabernacle. That was 12 staffs in the tabernacle. And only one of them was shown to be proven as the Most High's, because one of them grew flowers from the staffs that was not connected to the ground. That was Aaron. So now what we're reading right now in chapter 18 is the Most High and Moses is going to explain exactly what is to come of Aaron and the Levites. You know, understand me? Like, they were chosen, but being chosen comes with a lot of responsibility. Being given rank, or being given some sort of responsibility. Giving rank. Salakia, excuse my, I had got tongue twisted a little bit. By the Lord giving you rank, it gives you more responsibility. The Lord gives you power, then with much power comes much responsibility. You understand? So Aaron doesn't just become, we're my generation is in charge of the priesthood, so we can whatever we want to do. But they're in charge of the priesthood, so guess what happens? They get responsibilities. And these responsibilities are about to be broken down right here in chapter 18. Start over again for me, please.
Come on. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 1 in the Hebrew. It's like in the English. And the Lord said unto Aaron, Thou and thy sons and thy father's house, with thee shall bear the iniquity of the sanctuary.
So with you shall you bear the responsibility of maintaining the sanctuary. The iniquity, that's crazy. The iniquities right there, because iniquity is just is synonymous with what's the best synonym for iniquity? It's the
shame.
No, not shame. In this context, iniquity will be the responsibility or the burden. You understand me? The burden of the sanctuary. You're gonna get a job that is in more ways than not a thankless job. You understand me? You're gonna be responsible for something that everybody. You're gonna be the person that everybody looks to do these things, and it's just gonna be a job. You're just gonna have to do it. And you want it to be chosen above all people. Well, guess what? You have a job to do. What we can take from that is that in the I.S.U.P.K, in our priesthood, we feel the same exact way. In the priesthood of Melchizedek under Christ, it's the same exact way. We have responsibilities. We have the burden, or we have the responsibility of upholding our traditions, upholding the teaching, keeping everything holy for our people. And that's exactly what the sons of Aaron had to do in that time. Can you read?
And thou and thy sons with thee shall bear the iniquity of your priesthood.
So they are going to be the ones that are going to be his generation, meaning his sons and his his sons, basically, because the flock of my pastor are men. You know what I'm saying? His sons will be the ones that will be the priests. You understand? And that's what makes Aaron's line so. You understand me? Of all the Levites, these particular set of Levites are the ones that's gonna be in charge of the sanctuary. You understand me? All Levites are in control of being the officiators of the law in that time. You understand me? Or the officers, so to speak. You understand me? These these brothers that are Levites are going to be the ones that's in charge of all the ceremony things. For instance, it's no different than us being in charge of the Sabbath service. You understand me? You know, we got priests all in the school, but there's only one Sabbath service team, and we're in charge of making sure that we got all the traditions in order. When it comes to the feast days, we got to make sure that the feast days are in order. When it comes to the Sabbath services and learning the protocols and making sure that we keep as much of our culture intact, it's our job. It's the same exact type of transitional occupation. What you got?
Good, sir. I was just going to say what you're saying is heavy because, you know what I'm saying, if for those that are regular watchers, you remember when we went over maybe a month ago when there was a certain set of Levites that were responsible for breaking down the tabernacle, a certain set of Levites that were responsible for carrying the tabernacle, and a certain set of Levites that were responsible for putting the podium together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As we're sitting here, I'm watching priests, you know what I'm saying, put camp equipment. You know, as there's priests here giving the Sabbath service. There's priests reading.
Mm-hmm.
There's priests in charge of Shamar. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? For lack of better words, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has a position to fill.
Right.
And the priest, only priest can fill a certain position.
Right. I believe the Bible says, "Let everything be done in decency and order." Paraphrase. Like, I mean, there's always been an order. There's always been order because without order, there's chaos. You understand? If we don't have specific jobs for specific people to complete specific tasks, then there's going to be confusion when it's time for things to get done, or when it's time to execute, or when it's time to follow through with any of the things that we have to do. If the person that hasn't done the things that come before that haven't done what they need to do, then that holds up. That stalls the process. You understand? So there's always been that. And what we're doing right now is nothing new under the sun. What we're doing right now, we haven't invented it ourselves. We're just like I said before, rehearsing the righteous act. We're just following what those before us have done. You understand? And we're just doing it in a modern way. You understand? So with that, keep going.
Verse 2. And thy brethren also the tribe of Levi, the tribe of thy father, bring thou with thee, that they may be joined unto thee, and minister unto thee. But thou and thy sons with thee shall minister before the tabernacle of witness.
So it says, and thy brethren also of the tribe of Levi, the tribe of thy father, bring thou with thee, that they may be joined unto thee and minister to thee. Like the sons of Aaron are in charge. The Levites are there to back them up. Therefore, the Levites are to be in control of the priesthood. This is basically just breaking down the full entire priesthood and the responsibilities thereof. You understand? So, you know, when we think of priesthood, we don't really look at it like what you got to do is you got to make sure that when you hear the word priest and when you hear priesthood, you don't think of it in a Christian way. You understand me? You gotta wash that Christianity off of your brain. And when you think of priest, you gotta think of a man with absolute responsibilities, not just a dude not one of these guys out here in the Catholic priests that touch on little boys and stuff. And we don't do all that old Latin bull crap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And passing out crackers and putting crackers in other men's mouths. We don't do that. You understand me? What we do is we absolutely follow the priesthood according to how the priesthood was broken down. You understand? And we make sure that we uphold the sanctuary. We make sure that we keep these laws in the hearts of the Israelite brothers and sisters here today, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans.
That's right.
That's our job. You understand? So when you decide that you want to put on all black and you want to become a priest, let's look at what the responsibilities of some of these priests were. Keep reading.
Verse 3. And they shall keep thy charge, and the charge of all the tabernacle. Only they shall not come nigh the vessels of the sanctuary and the altar, that neither they nor ye also die.
So the Levites, they're gonna be in charge. They're gonna. It says they should keep thy charge, meaning they're gonna pretty much back you up. They're going to what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to reinforce you when it comes to keeping order. You understand me? And they should also be in charge of the tabernacle. But what the one thing they not going to be able to do is to touch things that's not for them to touch. You know, with responsibility, there also are rules for people that have rank as well. Things that people can touch or can't touch. You understand me? There's always been order. There always will be order when it comes to the Lord. You understand me? The Lord said that if you don't follow these things, if a Levite was to touch these things that this Levite is not supposed to touch, a specific Levite is supposed to touch these. If you touch them and you're not one of them specific ones, then guess what? You're gonna die. This is how serious these jobs are. This is how serious that rank is. You're supposed to take it serious, because if you don't take it serious, then death may come of you. Go ahead.
If I could, sir, kind of to just add a little bit to what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Because you're describing how the job of a priest, you know what I'm saying, is and always has been, you know what I'm saying, for lack of better words, a burden almost. You know, it's work.
Right.
And that's why the scriptures say, "I suffer a woman not to teach."
Right.
You know, women aren't supposed to be priests. And I know it sounds bad to some of y'all watching, like, "Oh man, I could do anything better you could do," but really, in a world that's, you know what I'm saying, in a world where life is about war, the man is stronger than the woman. You know, the woman is the scriptures even say it. You know what I'm saying? The woman is a weaker vessel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she's not fit to carry around what's the tabernacle equipment.
Right.
She's not fit to butcher and slaughter and sacrifice animals.
Right.
She's not even really emotionally fit to counsel people in the midst of war.
Right.
So, you know, I just wanted to add that.
Nah, I mean, that's perfect. That's perfectly said. You understand me? We follow the Bible. We don't advise women to go to the front lines in war. We don't advise women. This is not in the I.S.U.P.K. This is YAHANNA. This is not the United States of America.
That's right.
Yeah, we don't have no G.I. Janes or no honor what they call them, priests? I don't even know what they call priests.
First sister.
Priestesses and first sisters, and we don't have that, because like imagine doing something that the Lord told you not to do, and then now you, sister, having to die in front of the congregation. Like, we don't want our sisters to even be put in that kind of position. We want to be the ones that fall on the sword and take the bullet. We don't want sisters jumping in front of bullets for us. We are not a part of the Edomite conventions in generations, where they put their women on the front lines and they put homosexuals on the front line. We don't do that. We're not about that. We put strong men on the front lines. We put strong men in charge, and those strong men are responsible. And if they aren't following what they need to do, then guess what? The Lord says that you just might die. You get this rank, you don't follow, you might die. I advise all of us to pay attention to it, because the Lord will take you out. You know, people dying every day. People ain't stopped dying since dying been here. People been dying for a long time now. And the Lord can damn sure speed your clock up, or you speed your own clock up. Right? He read.
Verse 4. And they shall be joined unto thee, and keep the charge of the tabernacle of the congregation for all the service of the tabernacle. And a stranger shall not come nigh unto you.
Come on now, like so, like how on earth is the duties or the responsibilities of being an Israelite for all nations, when right here it's telling you strangers can't even come up to the Levites at all when it comes to the tabernacle. Don't even come near them. A stranger can't come near you. Nobody is to come near you and to disturb you while you're doing your work. That's how important this was to the Most High God. And the problem is that a lot of us that are stuck in Christianity, we don't really follow what the Bible says. We don't respect these positions. We don't respect the position of a priest. We don't understand it, rather. We've been led astray by American culture, by Christian culture. We've been led astray to the point where we don't even know what's going on, and we don't know the importance of all of these different things and these different titles, these different jobs. These jobs are what make the Most High's work keep going. It maintains the Most High God's work.
Right.
And if we don't have real strong men that's fit for duty to do it, then it won't get done, and then the Lord will be displeased. That's why the I.S.U.P.K is here for the community. We're here to do that. We're here to fulfill that position. We apply for the position, and guess what? The Lord hired us. So now guess what? What we gonna do? We're gonna do every damn thing we can not to get fired.
That's right.
We should. Because this type of fire don't come with no severance. You get fired from this job, you might be, you understand me?
I could.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? The way the Lord works is, if you're doing this job and you don't want to do this job, then you know what I'm saying, puzzle pieces are gonna fall into place. And you're gonna end up being either either being on leave, or not leave, but either getting fired the way he's saying, or you gonna just be unemployed for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a sad unemployment.
Yeah.
You know, but you have to. What I'm pretty much saying is you gotta want to do this job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't want to do this job, people are depending on somebody that doesn't really care about it.
Right.
It's like, if I could, like, spoilers for, like, I think it might be 2 or 3 books ahead of this. You saw what happened when a certain brother didn't follow orders.
Come on, man.
He got burned alive. Him and his family.
Hey, you're saying orders are meant for a reason. Orders are given for a reason. You understand? You shouldn't look at orders like a burden. Even if the responsibility may seem like it's a lot. Like, that's the reason why we don't have women priests. What's the word that they use in the day, man? Women.
Overwhelmed.
Women. Come on now. Overwhelmed.
I said that.
Like, imagine. Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine a woman being in charge of priesthood. The Lord saw before us, so we ain't got to think about what He's gonna do. He told us not to do it. He put in place what we needed in place. We don't even have to think about it. Go ahead.
We know when one woman did some messed up stuff the Lord wasn't with, all women were cursed because of it.
Oh, come on now.
What Eve tripped up, and then now giving birth
pain.
is painful now. so if this particular, I don't want to speculate, but if a woman just falls short on her said to be priesthood, then all women could suffer from that.
Man, look. What we gonna get to the bottom of is right now is that priesthood. With priesthood comes with, like they say that in the comic books. With great power comes great responsibility. Understand? me? That's a real this power that the midst of the tabernacle. Done. So let's just get it done, man. Let's do what we gotta do, man. Ain't nobody said it was gonna be easy. The Lord said that the Lord said right here, he said that these shall bear the iniquity of the sanctuary. You understand me? That means that it's gonna come with something if he said iniquity. He didn't say the blessing of the sanctuary, even though it is a blessing. He didn't give you them nice words. He didn't give you them real friendly words. He gave you a work word. He gave you a word that you're going to have to sweat. You're going to have to put in some work. Let's just do that, man. We know what it's about. We know what we signed up for. And guess what? It could be a tough job, but guess what? Brotherhood is a weapon. And with our brothers here with us, as long as all of us are holding some of the load, then it ain't going to be a whole lot of load on one brother. Understand?
Verse 5. And ye shall keep the charge of the sanctuary, and the charge of the altar, that there be no wrath any more upon the children of Israel.
So, not only are we supposed to be doing this because we don't want the wrath to come on us individually for not following our job, but we doing it so that we can protect our brothers and sisters. Right. It's the exact thing we do in the I.S.U.P.K. We go out here, we do this priesthood, we go out here and sacrifice our Saturdays, and go out here to camp every week so that we can make sure that the community hears the Lord's words, because we don't want any evil to come upon our nation. It's a tough job. It's a dirty job. It don't come with a whole lot of pats on the back and all of that. We don't get patted on the back from the community all the time. Sometimes we do, but not all the time. And we ain't even expecting it, because guess what? This is the iniquity of the sanctuary. This is our job, our duty.
Sometimes you get bottles thrown at you.
Sometimes you get more than. Sometimes they don't even look at us like family. They don't even look at us like brothers. Especially when you speak against that white Jesus. You speak against white Jesus, man. Shoot, they liable to want to fight you out there. Over that stringy haired white devil. Caesar Borgia. You read it.
Verse 6. And I, behold, I have taken your brethren, the Levites, from among the children of Israel. To you they are given as a gift for the Lord, to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation.
See what I'm saying? The Most High God says that it's an iniquity because it's gonna be some work. But guess what? You're the gift to the people. You are what's going to make these people better. You're gonna make these people great, because if we all know people like we know people, our people, we need somebody to make sure that we in line. That's right. We need people to keep us right, to get us in check, to help us out when we falling short.
Shepherd. You
know what I'm saying? A shepherd. We need people to keep those healthy boundaries within our lifestyles and our culture. And what a better job to do it than the priest. And at this time, the priesthood was being held by the Levites, and those were the brothers that were in charge of that.
Verse 7. Therefore, thou and thy sons with these shall keep your priest's office for everything of the altar and within the veil, and ye shall serve. I have given your priest's office unto you as a service of gift, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death.
So, like, that's how important the Levites and the priests are to the Most High God. The priests are so important that if a stranger was to try to even step to us, then they are marked for death according to the Most High God. That's what happened if you was to try to step to those Levites. Like We gotta understand, man, and I'm talking about all the brothers. Our job and our duty not only comes with responsibility, but it comes with a lot of protection if we're doing what we need to do. If you're following what the Most High God tells you to do, the Lord is going to be with you. We've seen it. We've experienced it because we go out there to the camp and all manners of wickedness may be happening around us, but we come out unscathed because no stranger shall come nigh thee. And if a stranger does, then guess what? He may be marked for death. He try to step to us. We be trying to warn them out there. They don't read enough of Bible to understand that these are the things that you're lining yourself up for. You should not play with the Lord's children. And you should damn sure not play with the Lord's children that have the office to uphold the sanctuary and the tabernacle and all of the traditions of the Lord.
Verse 8. And the Lord spake unto Aaron, Behold, I also have given thee the charge of mine heave offerings, of all the hollow things of the children of Israel. Unto thee have I given them by reason of the anointing, and to thy sons by ordinance forever.
Like, we are given, as priests, we are given the responsibility of keeping all the holy things holy. Why you think we wear the dawadah like we wear the dawadah? We trying to keep it holy. We trying to take that away from those devils. We trying to take back all of our culture, and we trying to make all the hollow things of our people back holy. Trying to keep these things holy. Ask the t-shirt department. You can't even put the wrong thing on a t-shirt. Hey, hold up, wait a minute. You gotta go through you gotta get that approved. Like, holy things must stay holy, or else they'll be defiled. And as soon as you start letting strangers and you let heathen come in the mix, then guess what? The defilement is, you're setting yourself up for being defiled. You're setting yourself up for the holiest of all holy things that the Most High God gives you being destroyed. You see what happened to the Sicarios. What's the nigga's name is? Yeah. One of their leaders got their back blown out. The other one, he on internet right now fighting for his life because his rib is exposing the crap out of him. Because guess what? He was not given the responsibility of the priesthood. He was a stranger that tried to come nigh thee. And now the Lord is destroying this nigga for the world to see. This is what comes of it. Like, we give a lot of warnings out here because we want everybody to be safe. We want everybody to be in a good place. But y'all gotta take heed to this stuff that we saying, man. And that goes for both sides. That goes for the people that's out on the outside looking in and the people that's on the inside looking out. Y'all need to pay attention. Y'all need to be on top of your game. The end is near. The wars and rumors of war are not ended. We see the economy is going to crap right now. Gas is almost $5 in Houston. Like, the world is crumbling. The earth is crying out for a savior. And Christ will be coming soon. So you just make sure that you in the line. And if you got a responsibility, you make sure that you upholding it before Christ comes and checks you for it. Or you get checked.
Verse 9. This shall be thine of the most holy things, reserved from the fire, every oblation of theirs, every meat offering of theirs, and every sin offering of theirs, and every trespass offering of theirs, which they shall render unto me, shall be most holy for thee and for thy sons.
Now listen. Now this how you know. Okay, so let me talk about this, but let me break something down that, a lot of us, we may be reading a whole lot of these things in the Bible where it's saying, okay, this is gonna be burned by fire, and this is gonna be done with oil in the frying pan, and this and that, and all these oblations. And we be reading about them, and some of y'all may have a little bit of doubt, like, well, it just say it's burned by fire. Why y'all keep saying it's barbecue? How can y'all say it's barbecue? Well, why is the brothers eating it? The Lord say that these oblations is gonna be for the priests to eat. Now, they not out here cooking all that good meat on their fire and burning it and then eating burnt meat. That's barbecue, man. That's the Lord's barbecue. That's the Lord's fried chicken and fried, smothered too. You know that oil and that flour can smother something too. That's how you make smothered stuff too.
Show bread and barbecue.
You know what I'm saying? Them bread offerings. Like a lot of us think that it's that we just, y'all think that the I.S.U.P.K just be up here talking. Y'all think that we just be up here making things up. But this is for us. We supposed to be offering these things up to the Lord, and we supposed to be feeding our flock, feeding our people. That's what comes with the job. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 10. In the most holy place shalt thou eat it. Every male shall eat it. It shall be holy unto thee.
Come on now. We eating that good brisket. Throw that brisket on that for that oblation, for that heave offering. You understand me? They got the drink offering. You know they got all them offerings.
Strong.
It gotta go somewhere. Where you think it's going? You think it's going? You think we just pouring it out for the homies? No, we pouring it up for the homies, for the brothers, for the priests, in the honor of the Most High God, because the Most High God put these priests in charge of these orders, and that's part of the job. That food ain't supposed to go to waste. The priest's supposed to eat it. Every man's supposed to get some.
Good, sir.
Go ahead.
Not only, you know what I'm saying, another thing to kind of remember, to backtrack a couple months or maybe a month or two ago, when we read in Sabbath service, was when the tabernacle first got set up, every tribe, you know what I'm saying, offered a big like big vessels full of flour and oil, you know what I'm saying, and these were things for the storehouse. I forgot how much it was, but it was enough to fill a room full of flour and oil and barley and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was food for the priest. That was the storehouse for the priest.
Right. So
that they could batter their chicken.
Right. Right. You know so they can batter their chicken and fry their food and have something not only for because you got to remember the priests weren't given the inheritance. The Levites, they weren't given the inheritance. They were to be mingled amongst all the tribes, and to be there to facilitate all of the priesthood duties, which is what we reading right now. These were when the rules were first given. Now, when the rules start to get broke, we're gonna see in due time as we continue reading throughout this Old Testament, we're gonna see how much those Levites were important, and how much we really had to stand on what the Most High God laid out for us, the boundaries, the duties, the responsibilities, all of those things we had to stand on as Levite brothers. It was a very important thing for us to do. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Like I was gonna say, even I'm reading right now in my personal space, the Book of Kings. Even the kings had to consult with the priests before they did things. Like in today's world, we think you the president or you the king and queen of England, your say is whatever you say goes. You know what I'm saying? In our culture, you know what I'm saying, the leader had to consult with the prophets
Right.
because the Most High say is what goes.
Right.
Prophets were the real ones that knew what the Most High say was. That's all I had. So
Right. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Verse 11. And this is thine, the heave offering of their gifts, with all the wave offerings of the children of Israel. I have given them unto thee, and to thy sons, and to thy daughters with thee, by a statute forever. Every one that is clean in thy house shall eat of it. Verse 12. All the best of the oil, and all the best of the wine, and of the wheat, the first fruits of them, which they shall offer unto the Lord, them have I given thee.
So the Lord, like, that's how much you know the Lord loves the men who work under him. If you work for the Most High God, if you give your life to the priesthood and to the working of the Most High God, he'll give you the first of all first, the best of all the best. You understand me? All the things that the brothers and sisters bring to the Lord as their best offerings to the Lord, the Most High God has granted that to not only the Levites, but all the Levites' family, their sons, their daughters. Everybody gets to eat. Everybody of the Levites get to eat from those offerings. That shows you that the Most High God is, and the greatest part about that is, you know, this shows you that the Most High God is not like the oppressor out here on earth today. Because the oppressor out here on earth today, you'll do a very hard job for them, and the next thing they'll do is they'll call ICE on you before it's time for you to get paid. The Most High God says that if you're gonna do this work for me, I'm gonna make sure that you and your family eat good forever. You'll never have to ask for food. You'll never have to ask for this or ask for that. You'll have a place to eat, have a place to sleep, because the Most High God is gonna make sure that you have it. This is what he was blessed. This is what he blessed the Levites with. You understand me? Just imagine under the priesthood of Melchizedek, under Christ, what the Lord is going to grant us in due time, or in today's time. When you do the Lord's work, man, we gotta stop treating the Lord's work like it's a pain. You understand me? For all you brothers and sisters for all you brothers that's watching, rather. For all you officers and, you know what I'm saying, Salaki to the men above me, but all you officers and you troopers. You understand me? Let's treat this like how the Levites would have been treated. The Levites, you wake up every day, you got some work to do. It's something that can be done, for sure. And after you continue doing what you need to do, guess what? The Lord is going to bless you. But you got to do what you got to do. You can't be doing it because you're going to get the blessings. You do it and then you get blessed. You understand me? That was verse 12.
Come on, sir.
All right, go ahead and get back to the details.
I think wait. Did I read verse 13?
I think you stopped at 12. Give me one verse.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 13 in the Hebrew. Baka warrior, call, Ashar. Ba'aratazam, Ashar. Yahweh Yahweh, La Yahweh, Bakar, Yahaya, call, Tahawar. Baba Yathka. Ya'akal Noah. Verse 14. Call. Haram. Ba Yashra'ala. Bakar. Yahaya. Verse 15. Call. Batar. Racham. Lakal. Bashar. Ashar. Yak. Korayabia. Korayabua. La Yahweh. Ba'adam. Wabab Bahama. Yahaya. Laka. Aka. Ada. Sapada. As. Bakawar. Ha-Adam. Wa'ath. Bakawar. Habahama. Hatama'a. Sapada. Verse 16. Wapag Wayawa. Maban. Chadash. Sapada. Ba'iraka. Kasa. Chamasha. Shaqualim. Bashaqual. Hakwadash. Aisharayam. Gabra. Hawa'a. Verse 17. Aka. Bakawar. Shawar. Awa. Bakawar. Kasha. Awa. Bakawar. Aiza. La'a. Sapada. Kodash. Hum. As. Damam. Zarak. Isle. Hamazabak. Wa'ath. Khalabum. Sakwat Tayar. Asha. Larayah. Niyahaka. Nayarach. La Yahweh. Verse 18. Wabasharam. Yahaya. Laka. Ka Kaza. Hasan Wapa. Wakashwa. Hayamyan. Rakab. Yahaya. Verse 19. Call. Sarawamath. Hakodashim. Ashar. Yarayamwa. Banya. Yashar Allah. La Yahweh. Nathathaya. Nathathia. Laka. Wa Labanyaka. Wa Labanathiaka. Athka. Lachachwa. Iwalam. Baryath. Malach. Iwalam. Hawa'a. Lapanya. Yahweh. Laka. Wala Zara'ika. Afka. Verse 20. Waya Amar. Yahweh. Al. Aharon. Ba'aratazam. La'a. Sarkhal. Wachalakwa. La'a. Yahaya. Laka. Bathwakam. Anaya. Kalakwaka. And your inheritance. Wanakalafka. Wanachalafka. Basawaka. Banya. Yasha Allah. Bathwaka. Verse 21. Wala Banya. Lauya. Hana. Nathathia. Call. Ma'aishar. Bayashar Allah. Lanakla. Khalap. Ibadathum. Ashar. Hum. Ibadium. Ath. Ibadath. Ahal. Mawa'ai. Verse 22. Wala'ah. Yakra Wabra. Iwad. Banya. Yashar Allah. All. Ahal. Mawa'ai. Lasha'ath. Khata. Khata'a. Lamawath. Verse 23. Wa'ibad. Halawya. Hawa'a. Ath. Ibadath. Ahal. Mawa'ai. Waham. Yasha'awa. I will lump. It's like it. I won. I will none. It's like it. Chakwat. I will Labarathiakam. Wabathwakam. Banya. Yashar Allah. La'a. At the end 23.
No audio? Is it on?
No audio of the whole stream?
Oh no, it's on. No, it ain't the mic. You can hear it.
We can hear it.
Yeah, it might have been his phone. If y'all can hear it in the chat, put some ones in the chat if you can hear it. I know we got a couple of people looking in right now. put some ones in the chat. We just make sure our sound is good. But we're gonna go ahead and continue. Those ones in the chat, and I'll just be observing the water.
I don't got sound either.
You don't?
Okay.
You got sound?
You got sound?
Yeah. It's low. Turn it
Is the mixer low?
Yeah, it's from the mixer. It's not from the speaker. The speaker is that controller. Give me one second. Test. Test. Volume pretty low. Test. Just turn it up. Don't mess with it.
Test. Test. Did you officer? Test.
Yeah, point three, right?
At the instrument too. Yanak Lawa. Nachala. Verse 24. Kaya. As. Ma'ashar. Banya. Yasha Allah. Ashar. Yarayamwa. La Yahawah. Farawama. Nafataya. La. Lawayam. Lanakle. Isle. Khan. Amar. Rathaya. Laham. Bathwaka. Banya. Yashar Allah. La'a. Yanakawa. Nachala.
Go to the English now. And again, if y'all don't hear, if y'all ever come to the to a point where y'all don't hear us on the YouTube, just type in the YouTube, because I'm keeping my eye on the YouTube chat. If y'all if y'all have any questions that y'all would like to ask me while we're teaching, just ask the questions in the chat. That's fine. I'll address them when we do have a moment between. I'm looking at the Houston, the Galveston, and the Port Arthur, Beaumont, and Deep East Texas chats. So, whenever y'all do have questions or any concerns, just let me know. We can get to them, especially when it's sound. If you have any sound issues, just type it in the chat. We can't hear you, sir, or Salakia, sir, the volume is low, or it's this or it's that, and we'll try our best to try to adjust it to where we can get it to the best quality that you can get, okay? All right. Go ahead, start reading.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 13 in the English. And whatsoever is first ripe in the land, which they shall bring unto the Lord, shall be thine. Every one that is clean in thine house shall eat of it.
So, you got to understand, being a priest comes with not only just the responsibilities of a priest, but it also comes with the amenities of a priest. Amenities meaning the benefits of being a priest. Some of the benefits of being a priest, well, before I talk about the benefits, some of the drawbacks of being a priest is you don't have the opportunity to build up a land and have all this land inheritance and all these different things. That was the drawback, so to speak, of being a Levite. You understand? We didn't have a land of our own to grow. We just had land that we had property within all of the other tribes' land. However, the amenities were that all of the feasts, the first fruits, the offerings, they were given unto the priest, not only to feed the priest in the time where they gotta cook them on fire, or AKA barbecue them at the tabernacle, but also to feed their families as well. Because as you may or may not know, you know what I'm saying, if a priest's only job is to be a priest, then he has no job to pay for food for his family. Therefore, the Lord has made, he has made set aside ways for the families so that they can eat, and the Levite families can eat, and they can continue growing and continue, making more Levites to make more priests. You understand me? The Lord always thought about these things and thought ahead so that we didn't have to do all that thinking. We just don't follow the Lord's thoughts. You know what I'm saying? We don't follow the Lord's instructions on earth today. In I.S.U.P.K, that's one of the things that we set ourselves out to do. We make sure that we get these instructions out to our people so that we can follow them, and then we can start living in a more cultured sort of lifestyle instead of living based on these social economic constructs that hold us back as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You understand me? We're being held back because we want to be the best American we can be instead of the best Israelite that God wants us to be. You understand? And that's destroying us as a people. You look on your internet, on your phones, and you see all these different types of people that are destructive to the image, even the image of what it means to be one of us. You understand? It's all destructive. It's teaching our children wicked and evil lessons of what it means to be an adult, what it means to be a child of God. You understand? You pass up some of these church reels and things of that nature, and all they're doing is hooting and hollering. You understand me? All that hooting and hollering, and none of the trooping and following. You understand me? No one's following what the Most High God says to do, but we're doing a whole lot of hooting and hollering, saying that it's in God's name. God doesn't hear your hoots or your hollers. He doesn't hear them. He doesn't see you doing pop lock dances with black and white makeup on, miming. He doesn't see you miming in between the church pews. He doesn't recognize that. What he recognizes is you doing what he tells you to do. You understand? It's time for us to stop living in a fantasy world. It's time for us to stop living in an illusion. The Lord has given us these constructs and these boundaries, these very healthy boundaries, so that we can live a lifestyle that's set apart from all the other nations. In so much so that when they see us and they see us living the lifestyle that we live, they would do everything to mimic us. They mimic us now, and we do evil. Imagine if they mimic us when we're doing righteousness. Imagine if they mimic us following the Most High God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Imagine if the leaders of our nation weren't the entertainers, weren't these fake holy roller pimp behind the pulpit pastors. Imagine a world where you followed the I.S.U.P.K, who are leading you into the kingdom of heaven. Like that's our job. That's what we're doing. We're trying to set the stage so that when Christ comes back, he don't have a lot of work to do. Don't fight against us. Fight with us. Stand with us. The Levites had a job to do. Well, guess what? We have a job to do on earth today as well. Our job is not to try to chase happiness. Our job is to try to make the Most High God proud of us, so that he could get us the hell up out of this hell that we're living in. Now you look at your finances, you look at your situation, and you say, oh, I'm not in the hell. Well, look at all the people around you. You're the only person in your family that's graduated college. You're the only person in your family that has made more than 5 figures, made more than 4 figures in your family. You're the only person in your family that is not on government assistance. Like, stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about the people around you that are dying, that are struggling. That was the burden, that was the iniquity of the tabernacle of the sanctuary, because the Levites had to think about the everybody around them. They had no time to think about themselves. They couldn't build up a house. I can't go build me a house and build up land. I can't continue to buy land so that I can have my kids pass land down. The Levites didn't have that ability. What they passed down was the work of the Lord. Now, what does that mean to you today? You might not be a priest to pass down the work of the Lord, but you damn sure can support us. You can support the people who are giving their lifestyles up so that they can do the Lord's work. You can marry a priest and make a priest to help build this nation up. The nation not gonna be built up off of dreams. We got to get out here and get our hands dirty. We got to get out here and do what the Most High God tells us to do. Go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 14. Everything devoted in Israel shall be thine. Verse 15. Everything that openeth the matrix in all flesh, which they bring unto the Lord, whether it be of men or beasts, shall be thine. Nevertheless, the firstborn of man shalt thou surely redeem, and the firstling of unclean beasts shalt thou redeem.
So the Levites are in control of a lot of like important things in the nation. You understand me? Making sure that like right here it says, everything that openeth the matrix in all flesh, which they bring unto the Lord, whether it be men or beasts, shall be thine. If a woman is giving birth and they decide that this child I'm going to dedicate to the Lord, or an animal is giving birth and this animal is going to be dedicated to the Lord, anything that's going to be dedicated to the Lord, the Levites is going to have control over it. They're going to be the ones to facilitate and make sure that everything is done in decency and order according to the things given unto the Lord. So when it says that the child that's given of a woman is given the Levites. It should be the Levites. That means that the, if a Judite woman says, "I want my son to take up the work of the Lord," then he goes and she goes and gives her sons to the Levites, and the Levites finds him something to do. And the Levites are in charge. The Levites are in charge of all the Lord's work, all of it, in this time period, in the time of the Levitical priesthood. This is how important the priesthood is. Like, people think of priesthood, like I said earlier, you've been brainwashed. You've been brain
Dirty.
yeah, dirty. You've been hypnotized into thinking that the priesthood is and putting crackers in niggas' mouths.
Good, sir.
Yeah.
I got a precept on what you're saying.
Go ahead.
So the precept I got is Hebrews 13:5 through 7. Pretty much is saying, to give context, what the precept is, what you're saying is, you know what I'm saying, the Levites are in charge. Why should the Levites be in charge? So, you know what I'm saying? He already said that, but this is what this precept goes into. Well, I'm going to just go straight to 7. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 7. Remember them which have the rule over you, who have spoken unto the word of God, whose faith follows, considering the end of their conversation. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess I should have read up a little bit. It's like verse 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be with content, such things as ye have. For he has said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. Verse 6. So that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me.
What verse is it?
Oh, I pulled the wrong one. It's supposed to be 13 and 17. I'm tripping. Like, this is the book of Hebrews, verse 13, verse 17. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy, and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. So the priests are watching over these people's souls, man. Right. Like I don't want to say it earlier, the priests, the Levites then, and the I.S.U.P.K now are making sure, you know what I'm saying, the people of the children of Israel have a seat on that chariot. Right. Are making sure, you know what I'm saying, that the Most High is with them. They're teaching them to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. They making sure that their marriages are okay, or their child is circumcised. Right. You know, who better than the Levites to be in charge? Right. And this, like this precept said, they do it with joy and not grief. Right. That's all I had, sir.
Right, man. I mean, like, the thing about it is, you know what I'm saying, like, it's a tough job, but somebody got to do it. You understand? And like the saying goes, brotherhood is a weapon. If you see your brother out here doing hard work, you know, it's not your job to make it harder for him. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, we supposed to be helping one another. Like, help me help you. You understand me? So, like, it's my job to make sure that I take care of your soul. Well, guess what? When the Lord says that you bring your first fruits, you dedicate you dedicating your children to the service of the Lord in these things, and guess what? Send them to me, and I'm about to make sure that they get put in the right. I'm gonna rear them up right. I'm gonna put that heave offering on that grill, and we gonna tend this. You understand me? In the name of the Lord. You understand? We're gonna smoke that meat right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna make it, but in you know, I'm saying that in jest, but like it's serious, because like, as a priest who doesn't have the opportunity to go out and make these stuff happen for myself, because I'm spending most of my time making sure that your souls are in the right position, I'm do these things. You understand me? Like somebody, like, you gotta get paid some kind of way, and they not coming up here asking hey, give me all your money. We just making sure that we can get our daily bread just like you. You know? So when you see the priests and officers out here and captains and generals and troopers out here teaching and standing posts and laying down the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High God and the word of the Most High God in these street corners, don't feel free to come and bring us. You know what I'm saying? You can donate to us. Donate to us so that we can continue filling your spirits up. So we continue fighting for your soul. Because we doing it right now. We doing it for free of charge right now.
Right.
We fighting for a whole lot of souls free of charge. A whole lot of people is getting fed off of the backs of I.S.U.P.K, and we are struggling to make it happen. Now just imagine if the nation was behind the priest. You wouldn't have to worry about a lot of stuff that's going on earth today. Because we be taking control of that. They love to, big ups the Black Panthers and stuff like that. Shoot, if the I.S.U.P.K had the funding the Black Panthers had, y'all, man, say, it'd be, man.
Almost be like nobody take the bus no more.
Come on now. Like we have a whole nation within the nation. They'd have to start listening to us. You understand me? We like to put all our hope and dreams into voting and voting the primary elections and make sure you vote for the congressman and this and that and the third. You understand me? When you gonna vote for the Lord and the Lord's men so that we can do the job that's meant for us? Keep reading this, we ain't got much time.
Verse 16. And those that are to be redeemed from a month old shalt thou redeem, according to thine estimation, for the money of 5 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, which is 20 gerahs. Verse 17. But the firstling of a cow, or the firstling of a sheep, or the firstling of a goat, thou shalt not redeem. They are holy. Thou shalt sprinkle their blood upon the altar, and shalt burn their fat for an offering made by fire, for a sweet savor unto the Lord.
Come on now. They got that barbecue right there that y'all been looking for. It's like y'all see a sweet savor unto the Lord, man. Like y'all know what the smell be smelling like when you driving through the hood during the summertime. All them grills fired up with good meat on the grill, with righteous meat on the grill. It like just imagine how that smells. That's just how it be smelling when the Lord getting it. It be smelling the same way. Be smelling real good. Be smelling and guess what? The Lord's men gonna eat it too. We're gonna make sure that it don't go to waste.
I got a question, sir. So pretty much 15 through 17, is this basically saying that when the people of Israel, give donations, which are beasts to the priesthood, the priests have the option of redeeming, which means kind of like, I want to sell this cow and buy more flour or buy more barley, but the lambs and the goats I can't sell. Is that what this is talking? Is that what this is saying?
As far as
redeeming. 16 says, and those that are to be redeemed from a month old, and he's talking according to thine estimation, for the money of 5 shekels. And then at 17 says, but the firstling of the cow, or the firstling of a sheep, or the firstling of a goat, thou shalt not redeem. They are holy.
So the redeeming of those from a month old. Wait, give me 1 second. Let me just make sure. Let me look at this scripture real quick. Make sure these words is true.
If I could, so why are you doing that? I just want to let everybody watch and know what you're doing. So my Adawan is looking at the translation in Hebrew, so he knows exactly what the Bible is saying. He's not doing what your Christian pastor does and speculate and saying, oh, that just means God loves you.
Right.
He's not giving me a BS answer. That's what all men in the I.S.U.P.K are taught on how to teach.
Right.
Like I had to say that.
Look, what I'm gonna have to get back with you on that on 16 because I see where you're going with the 16. As far as 17 goes, that's talking about the animals. I'm almost um, I'm about 80% sure about 16, but I want to just make sure I'm 100% sure. So we gonna circle back to 16 next week after I get an answer for that. For 17, it's talking about the firstlings of cows and goats and sheep, and those you can't sell them because they gonna be putting them on the fire. You know what I'm saying? You can't, you can't. When it says redeem, you can't get them back. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna be you're gonna be burning them up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to. You ain't gonna be able to. You ain't gonna be able to save them. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily ask for them back, but you ain't gonna be able to save them because when a firstling of a cow, a firstling of a goat comes here, they're going to get sacrificed. We ain't saving them to make more goats. We ain't doing that. They coming here to get sacrificed. They go get sacrificed. As far as the redeemed of the from a month old, I believe that's talking about people and how they won't if
that's actual human.
Yeah, because it also talk about firstling of men and beasts. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get back with you on 16 so I can be absolutely perfect on what that part means as far as the how the shekels fall into that. You understand me? According to the sanctuary.
The water, bro.
No swear. You can go to 18 now. I think you was 18.
Verse 18. And the flesh of them shall be thine, as the wave breast, and as the right shoulder are thine.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 19. All the heave offerings of the holy things, which the children of Israel offer unto the Lord, have I given thee, and thy sons and thy daughters with thee by a statute forever. It is a covenant of salt forever before the Lord unto thee and to thy seed with thee. Verse 20. And the Lord spake unto Aaron, Thou shalt have no inheritance in their land, neither shalt thou have any part among them. I am thy part and thine inheritance among the children of Israel.
So there we have it. You know, the Lord said that not only is this going to be something that's going to be with you and your generations forever, but you're not going to be able, as a priest, you ain't going to be able to ball out like and grow in the same manner as some of the people around you because you're going to grow in the Lord. You understand me? I'm your inheritance. That's what the Lord said. I'm going to be the thing that you're going to be growing with. And as far as everything else, that's going to be left to them. But then at the same time, you ain't got to worry about getting all these things because if they bringing them to me, they bringing them to you. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 21. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the tenth in Israel for an inheritance, for their service which they serve, even the service of the tabernacle of the congregation.
So the Levites are getting a tenth. That's the tithe, the tenth. You understand me? If you look that word up in Numbers 18 and 21, you look that up in the Hebrew, you know what it's gonna say, right? You don't know what it's gonna say?
Tithe, sir.
Yeah, Ma'ashera, which means to tithe, the tenth. That's what it's for. It's for the Levites, and what's the Levites doing using it for? They not using it to go to, you know what I'm saying, to the boat, to go to the casino. They building up the work of the Lord with it. They maintaining the temple and maintaining the tabernacle and maintaining all the things that they need to maintain. You understand? Like it's almost a thankless job, but you need the priest. Like the priest was the one like YAHANNA said earlier, it was one of the most important jobs at the time. Even as important, I won't say it was equal to a king, but it was as important as a king's job is in the nation, because the king needs the priest to keep the order. Go ahead.
And if I could, the tithes were the actual building fund that was actually being used to fund the building.
Man, come on,
They
man.
weren't out here buying like Corvettes and Range Rovers.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? They weren't buying planes.
Holy BMWs.
You know what I'm saying? Holy crocodile shoes. They ain't dressing they not trying to spend all that money on trying to be the flyest things in the nation. They was using it for the Lord. Just like he said, like the building offerings, like it's like the building fund. They're actually using it for the Lord, because their job is to be men of the Lord.
Right.
And that's their whole lifestyle. That's their whole lifestyle is as children, you're trained up to be that. Like just think about the athletes. You know, athletes, they have children and they train their children up to be athletes. You understand? So now you got children that's becoming athletes because their parents had them doing sports because they do sports, and it's pretty much the same thing. Now imagine we live in a society where people come bring the sports, people all they well shit, they doing it right now. They going to all these games and putting all these money in sportsman pockets. You helping to build these future athletes because you're paying the athletes.
But if I could, though,
Go ahead.
you're really paying an oppressor to pay the athlete.
Well,
the oppressor tells the athlete, shut up and dribble. when it's time for standing up for black power or for black and brown unity, they'll say, shut up, you ain't got no voice. You just shut up and dribble.
Right. But yeah, that's true. That's true. Gonna tell my whole.
Salakia, my bad, sir.
No, that's true though. That's true. In the land we living in, you know what I'm saying, the oppressor has control over most of that. You understand me? But the point that I'm trying to make is that as a Levite, Levites don't have the opportunity to build these funds like a person who's not a Levite does, because a person who's not a Levite can dedicate his life to being a fisherman. He can dedicate his life to being a carpenter. He can dedicate his life to having a trade. Well, the trade of a Levite is the priesthood, and the priests are being paid by the offerings and the tithes and the heave offerings and all these different things. That's how the priests are being paid. So you know what I'm saying, like it just goes to show you that, you know, in the nation of Israel, there not only departments, because we do have departments. You understand? We like to be a growing in a strong nation. You got to have people with different jobs doing different things. One of those jobs was the priesthood, and the priest's job was to keep the people closer to the Most High God. You understand me? And that was a job that was necessary because, just like the scriptures say, if the people are not with their God, then they'll be destroyed. The priests were here to save people's souls. You understand? We got a little bit more before we're gonna close out a little. Keep reading so we can get to the end. So we almost there.
Verse 22. Neither must the children of Israel henceforth come nigh the tabernacle of the congregation, lest they bear sin and die.
So the children of Israel, or anybody for that matter, that's not a Levite, cannot come towards the tabernacle. The tabernacle was a so holy, the holy of holies. No one was allowed to go there unless they were allowed to go there. And if you weren't allowed to go there and you go there, then you're going to pay the price. And we see that through the Bible, people paying the price for even misstepping when it comes to the tabernacle. He reads.
Verse 23. But the Levites shall do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, that among the children of Israel they have no inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 24. But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offered as an heave offering unto the Lord, I have given the Levites to inherit. Therefore I have said unto them, among the children of Israel, they shall have no inheritance.
So what we learn here today is, well, specifically to that last verse, is what we learn is that when Commander YAHANNA says pay your tithes, and he's talking to the whole nation, all Israelites, it's a reason why he's saying that, because we're actually out here doing the work of the Lord, and we're actually upholding the priesthood on earth today. So when you pay us your tithes, we don't care what you pay it in. If you got corn, come pay it in corn. If that's all you got to give, then give it. If you got money, come pay it in money. If you got beef ribs, come pay it in beef ribs. You understand me? We gonna put them on. We gonna fire it up on the grill. We gonna serve it up to the priest, just like they was doing back in the Levitical time. You feel me? And we ain't trying to. Like, I don't know if y'all don't know it, but we doing this priesthood. It takes a lot of time out of our day. While y'all got time to be out there Ubering and checking jobs and going to school for your masters and your doctorates and all of that. We out here getting masters and doctorates in being priests, so that we can be strong leaders for you and your salvation and your soul until Christ comes back. So while you out here trying to think that, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know what, to be honest, I don't know what y'all think about us. I really don't care. Just make sure you pay us our respect. Because we out here doing the work that you can't even fathom to do. And we're doing it for you. And we're doing it, and we're taking up that iniquity. Go ahead.
It's like if I could.
Go ahead.
All they're talking about the sweet savor offerings. The closing feast for fruit is tomorrow.
Come on now, give them a hand. If y'all didn't know, the closing of the Feast of the First Fruits is tomorrow, and we're going to be celebrating here in Houston, Texas. That is at 7701 Belford Street, Suite 8, right here in this building. We're going to have all of our brothers and sisters in here. We're going to have a good feast, a great feast. We're going to come up here and we're going to speak this word of the Lord, and we're going to eat like a family, and we're going to enjoy the feast day that the Lord has given us, man. So y'all, if y'all in Houston, if y'all in Port Arthur, y'all can make it out here to Houston, come ahead, come through. If you in Galveston, you can make it up 45, go ahead, come through. If you in Deep East and you got to take a little trip, go ahead, take a little trip, man. But you going to eat good when you get here. 7701 Belford Street. We starting at 7 p.m. So make sure you're here on time. If that means be here at 6:30, black people. Hispanics and Native Americans, I know y'all a little bit more timely, but to my Judites, to my Benjamites, to my, you know what I'm saying, let's make sure we be here on time so we can, you know what I'm saying, we can get it going. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and close out. I imagine, which means to stand.
Shalom.
Salakia, y'all. It'd be the hardest part of every service. Real quick. All right, we're gonna salute the Torah. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
Alrighty. And Amayim Bapanya HaKodam. Sar. Meaning to turn and face the east. We'll do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew and English.
Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Shimka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Watzaka. Ayah. Aisha. Aratza. Kawah. Ayah. Bashamayim. Wasananaw. Wakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalaknaw. Kabawabnaw. Kasalaknaw. Kabawabnaw. Wala'ah. Tabi'anaw. Manasaiwan. Abal. Awashinaw. Mayan. Rad. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Mahala. Wahatapara. Awalamium. Aman. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Sar, is the face forward. All right. We're going to do a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amayim, sisters, sit, if you're watching. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barak Atah, Yahya Matah, Sar, face the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to do a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh Shemar Atah Hashem Yahweh Shah. Yahya Matah, dismiss.